Hi, Grandma Joy here. Would you like to mwonk like a rhino? Yes, rhinos make mwonking sounds, sort of like wonk, but you can run that together. How would you do that? Well, first, you could just sort of make a humming M sound. Mm, 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 and then sort of onk, onk, onk. So put that together and you have onk, onk, onk. It might not be the sound you would expect a rhino to make, but rhinos can make other sounds. If they're happy and relaxed, they make the mwonk sound. Mwonk, mwonk, mwonk. That shows how they're happy and they're just talking a little bit to each other. But sometimes they're sort of thinking about it and they might grunt. Sometimes a rhino may even make a mooing sound similar to a cow. If you're thinking of a cow, it's more like moo, and the M may be more pronounced. But with a rhino, it's more like mm, mm. And then sometimes they growl if they're upset at each other. And of course, they make a few other sounds. Um, but rhinos are really interesting because they're so big, and you would think they'd make loud roars. Sometimes they can trumpet a little, but usually they're quiet. So they're so huge, their head can weigh more than 4 or 5 people. And they have a huge horn on the front when they're grown, and they charge at things. If they get startled, they may charge. And so people might think, oh, they're angry, they're charging to hurt things. But it's usually because they're startled and they're trying to be protective. And sometimes they can be startled and run into something like a tree or a big boulder. And they have friends, birds that sit on them. They love the birds called oxpeckers because the birds will peck off bugs. And even though the rhino is huge, it has sensitive skin and it can even get a sunburn. So it doesn't want those bugs on it and it doesn't want a sunburn. So it likes having the birds help it out some. And that's sort of like a rhino. Just be aware a rhino can hear very well. A rhino has excellent hearing. So maybe that's why it'll hear something and look and see a boulder and then run and hit the boulder with its horn in its head because it thinks it's something else. It heard something. But why would it do that? Well, a rhino's hearing is excellent, but a rhino's eyesight is poor, so it can't see well. So think about that when you're thinking about big rhinos. I hope you enjoyed finding out how a rhino sounds and you have fun trying to sound like a rhino because that can be fun. See you next time. Bye-bye.